Hello. Tonight we'll be looking at the greatest work in the history of dramatic literature, Shakespeare's Hamlet, the study of one man's struggle to answer, among other things, the fundamental question, to be or not to be.
Melvin, in your case, I'm afraid it's going to be not to be.
Jonathan?
Yeah, you see, ITV have asked me to do a big special on Hamlet, and with all due respect, cab's outside.
With all due respect, I can't let you loose on this great work. I'm afraid, you know, your idea of culture is dumb and dumber, isn't it?
Melvin, please trust me, will you? But this is going to be a serious, in-depth, academic study of the play. You at home, we've just opened the phone line, so you can call me now with your vote. If you think to be, phone 0898 556677. If you think not to be, phone 0898 556688. And do remember to ask permission from whoever pays the bills.
I can't let you get away with this. I'm very sorry. You can't do this. We're doing this. Done.
Tonight I'll be looking at the greatest theatrical invention in the history of mankind. It's not Dick Whittington, it's not Cats, it's Hamlet. Tonight we go in search of that great Dane, he of the pudding basin haircut, he who has captured the imagination of millions for nearly 400 years. From this theatre of the absurd, we'll be asking the ultimate question. Just who is the artist formerly known as Prince of Denmark? All with the help of our resident Tudor house band over there. There they are, ready to rock the joint. If anyone is feeling uptight, don't worry, it's only pre-minstrel tension. Ladies and gentlemen, it's not going to get any better, I'm sorry. Please welcome the Strolling Stones, ladies and gentlemen. There they are. Hamlet is said to be the greatest challenge to any actor, and all the greats have tackled him at one time or another. Many are sadly no longer with us, and others just couldn't be bothered to turn up. So we thought we'd be bringing you an echo of their greatness with the help of two up-and-coming impressionists.
Oh, this too solid flesh, thaw and resolve itself. Did you kill me? Did you kill me? I'm fucking dead here. Did you kill me?
More from those guys later. What else do we have in the show? I'll tell you, one of the finest actors on this side of the Atlantic, Kenneth Branagh, unpeels the layers of his Hamlet in a special masterclass staged especially for our cameras. You can see him on the sister stage next door, waiting for that great theatrical director and impresario, Sir Christopher Ball, to arrive. There he is. And we have another very special guest this evening, thanks to that brilliant theatrical device known as suspension of disbelief, plus a costume hire shop on the Waterloo Road. We've got the man himself, William the Bard Shakespeare. We'll be live in the studio, ladies and gentlemen. He's coming in. We've got him, his ours. There, very important guest there. Let's hope he makes it in time for the big recording. There you go. Now, Shakespeare was a populist. If he was writing today, he'd probably be supplying ideas for Coronation Street and EastEnders. We've decided we'd give Hamlet a makeover with our bare bodkin buster, Dane Nasty. Mom?
Glorious!
So, Shakespeare's longest play, 3,901 lines for you train spotters, or should we say Dane spotters out there. Let's start at the very beginning. The battlements of Elsinore. Dead of night, a chill wind blows. The guards on duty tremble with mortal dread, not daring to face the unimaginable terror that surely lurks in the shadows. Suddenly, you see something in the half-light, an ethereal figure, the personification of the undead, bits of decomposing skin hanging off its cadaverous skull. It's the tormented spirit of Hamlet's father, brutally slain by his own brother. One guard turns to his colleague. His voice trembles, his flesh crawls, his bottom lip quivers. And finally, he plucks up the courage and shouts, "Who's there?" Great beginning, eh? But what happens during the other 3,900 lines? Is it just basically the same old story of boy meets dead dad, boy goes mad, boy kills girl's dad, girl goes mad, girl tops herself and no one lives happily ever after? Well, yes, and aiming to prove at least one of those famous lines, that brevity is the soul of wit, we've squeezed 4 hours of dramatic tension into just 1 minute and a half.
He was a prince with a problem. She was a woman who liked flowers.
There's Rosemary. That's for remembrance.
And he got on rather too well with his mother. But when his father is murdered and the killer marries his mother, things get serious. But he murders his girlfriend's dad by mistake.
Dad, for a jacket!
So she goes mad and kills herself. Then her brother doesn't get mad. He gets even. Anyway, they all die horribly in the end.
It's a tale of love and blood and gore that would make Quentin Tarantino green with envy. Or had he lived in the early 17th century, green with the Black Death, syphilis, smallpox, typhus, dysentery, only of a dozen other antisocial complaints. Taking us under the suppurating skin of the Tudor era, please welcome our resident expert on the finer points of life in the early 1600s, Mr. Roland Rivron. You're in fine fettle. Let me ask you, first of all, the Elizabethan period generally and the age you want to look at, how long have you been an expert? How long have you been interested in this?
Well, when was it you rang me?
Yesterday morning.
Since fully yesterday morning, really.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
You're going to talk us through and give us paint a picture, a broad picture on the canvas of life, of what life was like back then in the Elizabethan period.
Well, it wasn't very clever.
Wasn't nice?
No. There was lots of plague, you know, lots of smells, that sort of thing. Crime was rife, which is why a lot of these implements here, sadly, became very popular.
Let's have a look at this one. This is one that caught my eye, of course.
Yeah, what's that? That's called a, what would that be? Something like a gibby or something like that?
A gibbet.
Gibbet, yeah. That's
a gibbet.
Yeah.
Okay,
and
and what was the purpose of the gibbet, oh, expert?
well, this would be hung at all major roads into the town, warning people not to be silly. You see this chap up here? He's deep quite badly. So they'd tar him. They'd cover him in tar just to sort of hold them together a bit.
So they'd last a bit longer?
Yeah, I think so.
And then what would he have done to be put in this position?
He would have probably looked at someone for a bit too long.
Yeah. You wouldn't do it again, though, would you?
Yeah, never.
Tell us about some of these items here. What about this? This looks to me just like a large shoe or boot.
Well, funny enough, that's called the boot.
Right.
Yeah, they would fill that, true, they would fill that with molten oil, that sort of thing. And you'd slip your foot in and cry a lot, but confess to anything.
This would be a punishment, not in lieu of using a shoehorn?
No.
Right, okay.
No, you'd be hopping mad after that one, I think.
I see the materials from the period as well.
Yes, very much so. Yes.
What about this fella down here?
This is amazing. See if you can guess what this is. Well, I'll tell you. It's the horizontal stocks, you see.
Right.
That bloke is in there up to his neck in it, hence the term, oh, I'm up to my neck in it.
Can't be comfortable. Once again, what would he be put down there for?
Well, I'll ask you, mate. What have you done? Eh, really? That? Oh, yeah. Nick someone's turnips.
Shame on you.
Where did you hide the turnips?
And so what would happen down there? You'd be forced to sit there for a couple of days and then...
Well, no, you'd be there until you die. People would come over, you know, have a whiz and all that sort of stuff.
Would they?
Yeah, throw things at you. Didn't care.
Wasn't a nice time, was it?
The God's honest truth. And this is just a selection of some of the wigs that would have been made from dead people's
Why
hair.
would the wig be worn? Just a fashion thing?
No, men, women, they wouldn't wash, you see, so there'd be lice and fleas and all that sort of stuff. So, pop a clean wig on. I don't know quite where you'd be going in that one, but mad, probably.
Stringfellows, I think,
Yes,
probably.
I think so.
And this outfit here, they would go nice with that, of course.
Well,
This is
smell that. Go on, smell that. Go on, give that a whiff.
Is that it's the new Donna Karan with a lovely lower base of flowers?
No, it's my piss.
You should market that, you know, it's quite nice.
They used to hang all their clothes in the old lab there, get the old urine smell going over it, and it would keep the fleas and flies
They
away.
would urinate on their own clothing?
Yes.
Wow, what a great time that was,
Yes.
eh? Thank you very much indeed.
Yes.
Our expert, Roland Rivron, ladies and
Okay,
gentlemen.
not at all.
Well, we're all right, so there you go. Tudor life positively riddled with disease, lawlessness, filth, crap food, or pretty much like your average evening in 20th century Birmingham. But what of Hamlet himself? Who is this prancing prince? Scholars have spent centuries discussing the Hamlet enigma. Not to be outdone, we shall spend the next minute or so.